It's with a great deal of pleasure I want to introduce to you, to be acknowledged, our Grand Marshal for today, Staff Sergeant Retired John L. Russell of the Veterans of the Vietnam War, Post 29.
Order.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Before we ask God to join us today as we pay tribute to our veterans, I think there's something that has to be said. Our country forgot about our veterans. Our country is in a shambles when it comes to the care of our veterans. We, the silent majority, have to learn to speak up. We have to learn to talk about our veterans in a positive light. For the services that they gave this country, that they gave me and you, we find out freedom is very expensive. Freedom is not free. If at any time you want to challenge that, take a trip. Take a trip to Normandy. Bring back the sand, and you'll see what's in there. Go to Incheon, Vietnam. The soils will all reveal the same. The blood of American servicemen and women that gave it all so that we could stand here in this square today to say thank you. So as we go to the Lord, we're going to ask him to come with us today, rather than what's going on in the nation, throwing him out of our schools and throwing him out of our homes, as some people think is fit.
Good morning. It is truly an honor and a pleasure to be here with you all today as we come together in remembrance and in tribute to some of the nation's finest and bravest. Our country and our community are very fortunate. We are blessed to have many men and women from Pottsville and Schuylkill County that have served our community so that we can enjoy the safety and freedom our country is all about. In our own city council, we have a proud history of service to the United States. Councilman Mark Atkinson, Navy Corpsman Atkinson, served in the United States Navy from 1999 to 2010. Navy Corpsman Atkinson served at Camp Dahab, Kuwait, where he was a team leader for troop medical back. He also served as a weapons communication and officer and a senior medvac corpsman. A joint task mission New Horizons. Joe was assigned to the School of Communications and Missile Training at Shepherd's Air Force Base. He completed his training as a communications specialist with the Air Force School of Applied Aerospace Sciences and was assigned to Washington, D.C. with the 2045th Communications Group based at Andrews Air Force Base. Councilman Mike Halcones' family has a long history of military service. His great-grandfather John Moore, an Irish immigrant, served in the Civil War. His great-grandfather Francis Squire Moore served in the First World War and was a service officer helping veterans get benefits for over 50 years. His father, George F. Halkovich Sr., served in the Navy in the Second World War. Many other family members have proudly served service throughout our military history.
Mr. Mayor, I would like one of those councilmen. Also, as I look over the crowd, while not up here on the... And I want you... His remarks mentioned the service of City Council, not wanting to shed light on himself. His brother Pat served in the United States Army
and his brother Hubert was a United States Marine. I had the honor of playing the bagpipes at Hubert's funeral at Indiantown Gap. Anyone who knows me knows that I speak from the heart. Whether you agree with it or not, it's how I feel personally. And when I thought about what I was going to say today, it was prior to this past weekend. There were a lot of events that had taken place over the course of this past week. And on Saturday, I had the very distinct honor of going to Washington, D.C. to participate in reading the names of my fellow brothers and sisters who died in Iraq and Afghanistan.